Hello everyone, what is up? Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. Today we're going to be talking about what's happening with XRP in the XRP community. Now XRP is back to 21 cents. Shout out to Crypto Crew's University channel. We can see the resistance and support lines, right? This is Bitcoin, by the way, on the monthly. This is the monthly. Each candle is a monthly. So look at this. It went to the resistance. Look how many times this is on the monthly. So this is huge resistance. Look at that, month after month after month after month after month. Resistance, resistance, resistance. You can see the support is all the way down there. So I mean, it got rejected, and what's going to happen next, who knows, guys. Mr. Level Up's tweet, crypto market update, MAs with XRP.
Hey, want to kick you guys a morning update on cryptocurrencies. Obviously XRP will be included in this. Stellar, I got Digibyte here. The reason why I got these three set up is because we have a nice little order here. I got this one in the middle. So if you look at the moving averages, you can see the yellow is going through the 100, through the 200, and you can see it's along the road here. It's already past the 200. As you can see here with Stellar, it already went through the 100 and it's on its way to go through the red, like right there, but you can see it hasn't crossed through as Digibyte has. Keep in mind these are all the same 12-hour candles. Come over here to XRP, it just crossed the blue, which is the 100, and it still got a little bit of ways to get up to the red. What do we know about this? Well, look at Digibyte. When the yellow was crossing the blue, it had its dip. So when the yellow was crossing the blue right here, it had its dip. So when the yellow was crossing the blue, it had its dip. So when the yellow was crossing the red for Stellar, should there be a movement like that? Absolutely. Look for something like that. It's very common to see that when moving averages cross. XRP, as time goes on a little bit and gets going here, probably the first week of May, look for it to cross the red, and there will be probably another little dip right there. So you got to look for this. However, the most important thing is, can we keep these moving averages running north? In Digibyte, watching it, if it wants to keep doing it, it looks really good right now. It's gonna pretty much indicate that this thing is a bull market, and it's I kind of already have that feeling, but I want full confirmation. And you start sending these flares running up on bigger scales, 23-hour or 1 day, and I see that happening, then it's game on, and I expect a response from these other guys as well. So taking all these indicators I know, add them all together, just watching it, reading the market, and keep kicking out updates for you guys. I'll see y'all. Bye.
What do you guys think? Will we go up? Has the bull market started? I mean, Bitcoin needs to break 10.5k, I think it was. So who knows what's going to happen, honestly. Now guys, before we jump into news, I'd like to say I'm not a financial advisor, nor is financial advice just for entertainment value only. Gold Telegraph tweeted out, must watch, there is reserve currency issue. We're heading into a new world order. Current situation similar to Bretton Woods 1944. New monetary system, Ray Dalio, one of the most successful investors in history.
In the years ahead. As far as the short-term debt cycle or the business cycle, we're 10 years into this expansion, and many of those stimulants that happen will be dissipating. We won't have more interest rate cuts that are material. You won't have more tax cuts and so on. And this is true around the world as we have our obligations. So we're coming into this period that is sort of a big sag, not a debt crisis in that way, but a lot of obligations that are coming at us, particularly in the mature reserve currency countries. And they include pension obligations, healthcare obligations, and the like, large deficits which will have to be monetized. They'll print money to deal with that. There's a reserve currency issue. And then, of course, we have the external conflict or the issues of the rising of a great power in the form of China rising and the United States having its let's say, relative decline. So we're at a point, I think, that is very similar to 1944. There's a war. At a war, after a period of war, there's a period which there's a peace because nobody wants to fight the country that has and won the war, and there's a new world order. And there was a new monetary system. 1944, we established the dollar, reserve currency-based monetary system, and the like. And I think that all of those is going to really change the world order in dramatic ways in the next 10 years.
Look at that, new world order again. New monetary system. So guys, it's going to happen. A new system. This comes from XRP Crypto Wolf. Oxford Law says the world needs cryptocurrency regulations to prevent a financial meltdown. People move their assets into cryptocurrencies as a safe haven. Oxford Law said crypto market regulation are needed to prevent financial risk in the times of crisis. Again, look at that. Oxford Law researchers argue that crypto market regulation is necessary to prevent systemic risk in times of crisis. Again, I'll leave all the links down in the description below so you guys can investigate the articles further. But again, we need regulation. So regulation should happen, but for the price of XRP. First Moon, then regulations. It comes from Crypto Maniac. XRP.
Nowadays, you see with fintech and with communications being a lot more effective, you see governments willing to collaborate, right? You see companies, competitors willing to collaborate. And really for blockchain, you need to get a certain scale of competitors to build scale, to make it efficient, right, to set some standards.
Well, that's what's encouraging about an event such as this, when you have the largest global players here. I mean, Google's right next to us over here. Well, what's next in 2020 for trade finance? Are we going to have to wait another 15 years for this to come to fruition, or do you think there's enough buy-in at this point?
No, absolutely. I think someone's asking me yesterday about the same question. My prediction for 2020 for trade finance is we've seen a lot of, in distributed ledger technology, blockchain technology, a lot of POCs have been built so far. They're going into production now. So I see 2020 is the year of production, where the consortiums are going to start working together. Scale is going to start happening. They're going to do more and more transactions. And also, hopefully, you have enough of these platforms that are doing enough transactions, they can start talking about collaborating themselves. Right? And so, again, adding more value to the ecosystem by combining different business networks can work together. For instance, different business networks they're built on Corda can have automatic interoperability. So Project Voltron with some of the other business networks already built on Corda, already talking about how we can collaborate, right? Why reinvent the wheel? If someone already has a component, let's share that component and work together. So I think next year is going to be the year where we start really seeing scale and volume come in trade finance.
We have seen a lot of DLT projects in 2020. They are going into production now. It's 2020, guys. It is 2020, so get ready for this year. Next, it comes from Crypto and Currency Investor, Cashless Society, XRP. And there you go, guys. We can see cash not accepted, credit, debit, EBT only, no cashback. So look at that, Whole Foods, more into this Cashless Society agenda. Now, guys, we're into the fun part of XRP and the XRP community. Now, this is interesting. XRP Hodl tweeted out, XRP will spring up to number 1 and will melt faces. We all know it's just a matter of patience. Again, guys, patience. We could see this picture all the way back from 2018 from Bearable Guy 123. It comes from Reborn. It's the time X spring forth into the new age. Your perseverance will certainly pay off. The launcher is running. May it be a great month for us all. My friends, the fun has begun. So you guys can take a closer look at all of this. There's the May, persevere. It's sunny. May, it does look promising. This comes from Baba Cugs. Dear XRP community, as I stated in November 2019, I'll say it again. XRP moons southern phasing soon. Hope you're excited as I am. You have been warned. Again, guys, everyone has been warned by Baba Cugs. And then the final tweet comes from Baba Cugs once again. If you already own XRP, don't buy until the massive dip. You have got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Stop chasing the moment and day-to-day movements. My XRP bag is loaded. My fiat is loaded. If we moon without a dip, my fiat can return home without regrets. Again, if there's a massive dip, just be prepared to have some spare fiat so you guys can buy in. But who knows if there's going to be a massive dip, but if there is, I'll be buying in. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did, please leave a like, subscribe if you guys haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day, and you guys, see ya.
There's a documentary coming out in the next few months that alludes to the greatest of all time. The greatest wealth creator of all fucking time since Moses. I wonder who they're talking about. I've created billions, tens of billions, hundreds of millions, billions, tens of billions, and hundreds of billions. And there's no other swinging dick on the planet that can say that. Since fucking Moses, before Moses. Perhaps that's why you're here. Perhaps not. If you leave here liking me, I didn't do my job. I'm going to say it again. If you leave here liking me, I failed. I'm going to insult you, whether you're black, brown, yellow, or pink. Whether you're a Jew, a Muslim, a Catholic, or a Protestant. Whether you're agnostic. I take no prisoners. And as our lovely daughter would say, Kelly Pena, she says, Daddy treats everybody the same, like shit. This is the beginning of the greatest economic cycle this country has had since World War II. And I knew the things that Donald would do. And he hasn't even fucking got started. But this is the eye of the motherfucking storm. The perfect storm. It ain't never going to get any fucking better. Never. This is perfect for the QLA model. If I could have written a motherfucker a prescription or a formula, I couldn't have written it any better. Low interest rates, money's free, you stupid fucks. Massive chaos. And Donald's gonna rip the motherfucking economy apart. And he's gonna fuck it for practice in a good way. This is it. It ain't never gonna get any fucking better. This is like a multiple orgasm the rest of your life, you fucking slags that are in the audience. This is it.
Sometimes I don't want to hear what Dan has to tell me. But as I wrote in one of my blogs, the old man, he's always right. Because he's telling you what you don't want to hear about yourself, but what you know is true. And that is, you're not stepping yourself up. You're not stepping your game up. And you get caught up in fear. As Dan says, false expectations appearing real.